today I'm going to be showing you how to make a 3-ingredient soap recipe that will save you money. One of the biggest things with making soap at this time is wanting to save money and how to make your soap making more efficient, long-lasting, multi-purpose so that you can save money in multiple ways. So this recipe is going to be amazing for saving you money. The first reason is, of course, our oil. So when you make soap, you need a oil and you need lye. So our oil that we're going to be using today is 100% coconut oil. Coconut oil is a really good ingredient in soap for your skin, but it is also one of the more affordable oils in soap making. Next is, of course, what you're going to need is some lye and distilled water. I have my solution made already, but you can just get some lye. You can get it online, or you can get it from local hardware stores. You just want to make sure you get pure lye, nothing with other things in it, just pure lye, or also called sodium hydroxide. And we also, in the solution, is distilled water. You don't want to just use regular old tap water. You want to make sure the water is clean so that you are not causing your recipe to do things that you don't want it to do. Now I'm going to give the recipe, but if you don't want to make quite this amount, but I'll give you the recipe and then I'll give you the tools to make it yourself if you don't want to make it in this big of a quantity. So today I have 203 ounces of coconut oil, 27.90 ounces of lye and water, because I'm doing a 50-50 water discount, and then my super fat is 25%. When you're making coconut oil soap, you want to make sure you don't have a low super fat like 5%, because coconut oil is more cleansing soap, so you want to make sure you have that extra buff of oil so that it leaves your skin feeling nice and soft. But if you don't want to make this much soap, you can just put 100% coconut oil in soap calc. You can put your water discount, say 50% if you'd like. Go check out one of my latest videos talking about why you should use 50-50 lye solution. And then put in your 25% super fat, and you can just say with your coconut oil, maybe say you want 16 ounces of coconut oil, and then you have your recipe. That is what we're going to be doing today, so let's get started. I'm going to put my safety goggles on. Remember, whenever you are making soap, you need to have proper safety gear. I'm going to take my lye solution and pour it into my oils. And I'm going to pour it over my spatula so that it prevents any splashing. One thing to note with coconut oil soap is coconut oil soap is prone to getting warm. So you want to make sure you soap at a cool temperature. So I heated my oils, so they are a liquid right now, but I have let them cool so that they are around like 100 degrees. A good note that I always teach in my soap classes is keep your soap temperatures around body temperature, so about 98, kind of around that range. And also my lye solution was cool when I put it in, and you want your lye solution and oils to be relatively similar. You don't want them to be, my oils are 100 and my lye solution is 160 or something. You want them to be close. And also I have a wooden mold here. It's wooden and it has a silicone lining on the inside. I'm probably going to not put the top on this once I pour it, because that insulation might make my soap crack and explode because of the heat. So you want to make sure you're careful with it and soap at a cool temperature with your coconut soap. Now that I've got my lye in here, I'm going to take my immersion blender and I'm going to blend this until it reaches a trace, and then we're going to pour it into my side mold. So we've got that poured in the mold, and I'm going to spray that with some alcohol in a little bit. And one thing to note with coconut oil soap is it gets hard very fast. You want to check it and make sure, but for what we do, we cut our coconut soap in about 2 hours after pouring it. If you don't, it will get so hard. By the time you try to cut it, it'll just crumple because it's so hard. It'll be brittle. So you want to cut it quickly. This is not a soap you wait days to cut. I will be back to show you the cutting and the final result. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, comment down below any video ideas you have, and thank you guys for watching.